Dude, are you crazy? Garth elbowed his best friend Sam. They sat in the back of a New York City transit bus, studiously examining the scrawl penned into the seat back in front of them. Someone had etched, "Call Mona for God Tim in the leather." "I bet it's a smoking hot girl," Sam asserted. "Probably Puerto Rican with Mamma Mia legs." Garth knew his buddy wasn't going to let it go. They'd spent most of the morning living inside a running joke with Cologne, so a prank call would only continue his friend's fun. It was his job to talk him down from taking things too far. "It is more likely a 400-pound shut-in named Klaus. Who wants to have a God Tim anyway?" "Ha! Then how did he get all the way out here to write this?" Sam elbowed him back. Garth slowly shook his head. It was an affectation he'd picked up from his father. The 15-year-old had needed the gesture many times over the years when he was around his wiry best friend. He lived with Sam and his parents while Garth's dad was on the road. "Just call it then." Sam seemed surprised. "No, I dared you to call it." They'd come off the subway line near the airport, but for some reason they had to take a regular bus the last 2 miles. It gave them plenty of time to stir up trouble. He had his friend trapped. "I'll read the number, you put it in your phone." Sam already had his phone in his hands, so Garth read off the numbers. "You don't think I will," Sam said with bravado. "I swear I'm not afraid to do it." Sam put the number in his phone, but Garth didn't really want him to call it, so he backed off. "We're almost there. Put your phone away. For now." Sam hesitated. "Seriously," Garth pressed. "Fine." Sam shoved the phone in his pocket like he'd been given the worst news in the world. "But I have the number for when we're ready to talk to Mona." He said the name with a suitable moan. Garth laughed at his friend. He had no doubt in his mind the call would get made. Sam was fearless when it came to girls, even fake ones who put their numbers on random seats. The two of them scrambled down the steps of the bus and trotted into the main terminal. Sam was evidently a veteran traveler because he knew exactly where to go, at least until they reached the baggage screening area. Garth led them up to a bored-looking security woman guarding a little podium. "Need to see ID and your tickets, boys." We're 15. We don't have ID." Garth felt stupid for not knowing there would be paperwork involved at the airport. "Do you at least have tickets?" She turned up her nose like he was an unwashed vagrant. Garth shrugged and motioned to Sam. "We're here to see his parents." He turned around to get Sam to back him up, but the asshole had fast-walked to a distant corner where he'd tried to blend in with his fellow travelers. "Looks like your friend ditched you," the TSA worker said dryly. "You might want to take a shower. Next." Garth marched to his friend and clocked him in the shoulder with a right hook. "You are such an ass shovel." Sam feigned pain at the shot, but Snort laughed while trying to hold it back. "You looked like such a fool in front of all those people. How do you not know about the TSA Gestapo? You can't flush a urinal at the airport without your papers." Garth and Sam traveled all over the city on their outings, but he didn't want to admit it was his first time at an airport if Sam hadn't already figured it out. "I thought all we had to do was prove we were there to pick someone up." After brushing his blonde bangs from his eyes, Sam turned to what was important. "Did she get a whiff of your cost-cutter perfume?" He snickered some more. Garth nodded heavily. "Yeah, this stuff is starting to make me sick." "I saw her squinch up her nose like you'd dropped a deuce right in front of her. That was an added bonus." Sam waited to see if Garth was going to reply, but then kept talking. "All right, we'll have to wait. I like to watch planes land until Mom and Dad show up. They should be landing right now." He strode off, but glanced over his shoulder. "Come on, noob." "I'm not a noob," Garth answered. There were few insults greater than being told you weren't an expert at something. They used it a lot when they played video games, but it never rose to the level of bother he felt at that moment.